In this video, we're going to walk through some of the initial configuration and setup steps for the IT Operations Toolkit. So if you've downloaded the zip file and extracted the files, you'll see there is an executable and a CSV file. The CSV file is going to store all of your devices. And when you open the IT Operations Toolkit, it's going to parse that CSV file in order to build the list of devices you see in the terminal session tool. So as you can see, I've opened the application, and if we expand main and home, we have a couple categories here, and these are just pre-programmed into that CSV file, and they're really just there as placeholders to show you how you can break things up into a hierarchy. So as you can see, we have a couple servers in there, a couple switches in there, just a couple of devices broken down. And if we want to open up that file, we can get a better idea of how this hierarchy is built. So let's go ahead and open up that file. And you can open it in Excel or a notepad. It's just a CSV file. But as you can see, what it's doing is you're gonna put the name of what you want to get to. You're gonna put the IP address or DNS name. You can ignore these two columns, protocol username. The folder location is actually the kind of the structure. So this is how you're going to build out that hierarchy. You can ignore emulation, and then description, you're just going to type in, whatever type of brief description you have. So if we want to look at the hierarchy, so home is the main container. So everything falls under home, and as you can see, everything has home in it. And then this forward slash, and then server, switches, NAS, website links. This is what allows you to break it down into sublinks. So let me give you an example. So say you had some switches, some other switches, okay, and instead of having them at home, you had them at a different location. So say we have like, let's just call work is another location for you, right? So work, work, okay. We can save the file. Now, in order to have the program reparse that file, you can either close the application and reopen it, or you can right click, go to add remover items, and then reload device list. It's going to reparse that file and rebuild the hierarchy. Let's see what that looks like. So you click on it, it minimizes everything, so you're going to have to expand them out. Now you'll see we have home and we have work. And then obviously there's subcategories under work based upon whatever we configure as the name following the forward slash. So using that methodology, you can build out several locations, several different devices, and kind of match your actual, whether it's your work setup, your home setup, whatever you want to put in here that makes things logical to you. So let's add a couple other things just so you can see how this works. So now we're going to add two more servers, and we're going to put them in a different folder called Other Servers, just to show you what it looks like to get a little bit of variety. We're going to save the file, go back to the application, right click, add or remove items, and reload the device list. And as you can see here, we open it up, we have home, we have work, and now we have two folders, one called servers, one called other servers. And you see you get your name, your IP, and then whatever description you put in would populate here. So using this methodology, you can build out your entire work environment in a nice organized fashion. So if you don't feel comfortable modifying it using the Excel file, there's also a methodology to add things using the application. If you right click, you can add or remove items, add a server or device, and you can use this to fill out and save to add devices. It is a little finicky in its current state. Keep in mind this is a beta application, so as we work out some of the bugs, we'll get this fixed. So I'd encourage you to use the Excel file method, but you can use this methodology as well. Also, you can delete devices from here by just right-clicking, and then you can go Add or Remove Devices and Remove Server or Device. So after that's done, you're going to have to right-click, and you're going to have to reload the device list. And what you're going to see is the device is no longer showing. So that's just a brief introduction video that kind of gets you familiarized with adding things to the actual application. What we'll do next is the next video, we'll get a little bit further into some of the more advanced things you can do. And really, now that you have everything in here, what kind of power you can unleash now that you have all your devices in one organized place. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.